I just gotta hit one. Weavile, just do me a favor. If this is Sandville Garchomp, please just hit one. Just hit one. Today, we're going to be using Weavile, which is a really good Pokemon in this series and probably will be one of the few series that's going to be viable until Xian Pao comes out. But right now, seems really good with all the common Meowscaradas, Garchomps, and of course, Psychic moves that are common in this format right now. Let's see how it goes. This team features a fast-paced team with Weavile that is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, being base 125 speed that even outspeeds Meowscarada. The team can combo heavily with Weavile utilizing a fast Icy Wind alongside heavy hitters like Garchomp, Life Orb Hydreigon, and Choice Specs Golden Go. This is a really effective combination for being able to break through Focus Sash Meowscarada, for instance, by going for an Icy Wind into like a Heat Wave or Make It Rain. Murkrow helps to maintain the speed advantage with Tailwind, while Dark Ceruledge is really useful for dealing with Trick Room teams, being hard for most common sweepers like Torkoal and Armor Rogue to deal with it. If you would like to check out the details of the team and the creator, they will be linked down below. Mousehold, Indeedee, Meowscarada with Armor Rogue, the Murkrow, and Annihilate. Okay, I forgot. What placement did this team get? I feel like I see this team way too often. Let's go with Weavile. Weavile's pretty good here. Is this the Friend Guard Annihilate with... or Friend Guard Mousehold with Annihilate? Oh boy, I'm not a huge fan of dealing with that combo. I think Weavile for sure. Weavile seems pretty good to me. I like Weavile plus Golden Go, I think. Golden Go seems pretty strong here. I like Hydreigon damage output for the most part against this team. And then last mod, I don't think Ceruledge is really that great against this team. The Murkrow Foul Play could do something, but I don't remember. Does this run Defiant on the Annihilate? I've seen Vital Spirit Annihilate just for like a Mungus stuff that's been more common than Intimidate recently, so I actually have no clue which one we'll see here. I kind of want to go Garchomp just to cover for Terrifier Annihilate. Let's see. Murkrow isn't bad here. The thing is, Murkrow's damage output is pretty bad against most of my opponent's team, and I feel like it doesn't really help me too much unless I could do like Icy Wind, Foul Play, combination, the Annihilate. So we'll see how it goes. I would like to find out. It's going to be the lead of Annihilate Mousehold. Okay, this... I feel like this is deja vu. I really do feel like that this is deja vu for some reason. I feel like that this is the beat up strategy thing. Okay, if that's the case, Garchomp seems really good here. I do like Garchomp a lot. Garchomp doubling out to Garchomp Hydreigon might not be bad. Baiting the Terra seems to be really nice. Weavile Sash being attacked seems really solid here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think it could protect Population Bomb, but I mean, I guess I'll trade Garchomp for Mousehold, and then I can figure out a new way to approach the Annihilate, but we'll see. I really am hoping for maybe like a Terrifier on the fear of like Fake Out, Make It Rain. This could be like Double Protect too, which would be a fair play. Let's see what they decide to go for though. Gonna be nice. They do Terra immediately. So I've been trying to figure out how well I can bait Terras, and they've been pretty effective right here against this team because I played it quite a few times. So there's the Terrifier on the Annihilate. Good. All right, now I throw him a Garchomp, which is nice. We're gonna see beat up. Are they going for Rage Fist into Golden Go, or are they going for Drain Punch into Weavile? Because I feel like it's definitely one of the two here. Okay. If I remember, this Mousehold doesn't even have a attacking move. Or like a really good one. Bulk Up is fine. Okay. So I would really like to go for a... this is going to be a bit problematic. I kind of want to go... Well, I can't Protect. I think the Mousehold had Feint, actually. So this is kind of awkward. Terra Ground's a pretty strong play here, and I don't really mind it. So I think I'm going to go for Terra Ground Earthquake here. And I guess the question is, do I want to Protect or not with Hydreigon? I feel like I don't. I actually want to fire off the Draco... Do I want Draco Meteor? I think Dark Pulse is probably okay here. Let's see if they follow me or not, which... I could definitely see them follow me. They could go for Population Bomb, which is okay too. I really need the damage here with the Earthquake because I need to do as much damage as I possibly could. Bulk Up kind of stings. I really wish I went for maybe a more aggressive play, like a Icy Wind, Make It Rain turn one, but I wasn't sure what they were going to commit to. I was really worried about potential Protect. They feinted the Garchomp. Okay, that's really nice. Okay. So I go for the Earthquake. Very big damage. Very big damage. Into Annihilate, and then Dark Pulse with the Life Orb. Let's see, because it's not Assault Vest Annihilate. That's took it really well. Here comes the Dark Pulse. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Rage Fist into the Garchomp. Okay, you're going to take a bit of rough skin damage. I don't mind losing my Terra on Garchomp. It was probably the only here for Annihilate specifically. So that is completely okay. I'm very happy about this position now because a Weavile can come in, threaten the Mousehold, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. So yeah, I would really like to go for a fake out here into the Mousehold, and yeah, just going to go out in a Weavile. So beat up feint. I want to say follow me. I don't know what your last protect. I think I played this before. I'm like very confident I have. I want to go for fake out into the Annihilate, and I want to switch out into Golden Go. My only fear, I guess, is if they I think this is okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. I'm gonna fake out and go into Golden Go. Let's see, because I feel the only concern I have is if they go out into Murkrow on a double for the Mousehold and protect. Oh no. Don't tell me I called it into existence. Oh, Indidy's fine. Indidy's actually perfect. Okay, so my double actually works because I can still Icy Wind and make it rain, and I should still be able to blow up the Annihilate. Okay. Oh, that could have gotten really ugly. That could have gotten really ugly. All right, that actually helps me too because there's no priority. Oh, wait, no, they faked. I faked out. Oh, but they protected. Oh, because I could have Throat Chopped. Oh. I was worried about follow me, but okay. I should have Throat Chopped there. If they Drain Punch, that would have been super punishing. I forgot Indity was the swap too. I thought it would be potentially Murkrow for Tailwind. Okay. Really ideal here. I can go for an Icy Wind here and to make it rain. Super safe. They already protected. I'd imagine Icy Wind and to make it rain always chaos. I need to hit the Icy Wind. Unless Golden goes just faster, but I might need the chip damage from Icy Wind. As long as I hit the Annihilate, because the Indity doesn't really matter too much. I guess Armor Rogue in the back could actually be really scary, but I have Double Dark in the backs and a Hydreigon that's still pretty healthy, so I don't think it's too bad. Okay, I hit both Icy Winds. Good. Just a little bit of chip for that Annihilate. Golden Go, please tell me you got this, because if you don't, my Weavile is going down to Sash and we're in a really awful position. So make it rain, does KO the Annihilate. Perfect. Such a good turn. Such a good turn. Weavile coming in clutch. If it's Meowscarada in the back, I'm doing the same thing. Icy Wind and make it rain. And yeah, we just keep clicking over and over and over. It's perfect. Or I could threaten the KO on Indeedee with the Night Slash, but not really that big of a deal. We're going to see the Meowscarada. Oh, perfect. And Weavile's faster Meowscarada by 2 points. Just got to hit an Icy. Just got to hit an Icy. If I don't hit an Icy, I just hit it 1 out of 2 probably. Because I'll break the Sash with the Icy, and then, well, we already hit anyway. And then I still have Hydreigon on the back with Heat Wave that they had to break through. And the only Pokemon that does damage is Meowscarada, because I'm pretty sure it's a Friend Guard, Mousehold. I feel like I played that team so many times now. I don't KO the Meowscarada, but I've done enough damage. Is this Trick Room? I mean, Trick Room's fine. Like, I still have Sash. It can't go for Feint. It could go for Beat Up, I guess. Flower Trick gonna come out. Protean into Weavile, but Weavile has that Focus Sash, so Weavile gonna be hanging on right here by a thread. Thank you for the Psychic Terrain to prevent me from going down to Feint, and Weavile can KO the Mousehold outspeed with the Ice Spinner, as well as I can take the knockout into the what's it called, the Meowscarada with my Make It Rain. So we're gonna go for Ice Spinner into Mousehold and Make It Rain. The only way Mousehold lives is if it's like super bulky, but then it shouldn't have speed, so I think Golden Go without speed. So yeah, very happy about that. I was able to bait out the Terra. We played this player before. Mousehold, King Gambit, Tyranitar, Talonflame, Palmotes, and a Mudsdale. All right, if I remember right, this is Terra Flying. Yeah, it's Terra Flying onto King Gambit. So Weavile can definitely put in some work right here. Ice Spinner is not bad. It's also just really fast in general. So I do kind of like the Weavile. The question is, what do I like pairing it up with? Archomp ain't bad. Do I want to bring Murkrow? Not really. I don't think Murkrow's that amazing against my opponent's team. I like Golden Go a lot just to handle the Palmote because I am a little bit scared of Palmote. So I think my play is Weavile. I want to say it's like Weavile Hydreigon or Weavile Garchomp. I think Weavile Garchomp makes a lot of sense to me. Hydreigon and then Golden Go as the last one. Let's try this out. I'm not too familiar with how this is going to go. I just denying the Tailwind. I think it's going to be really important from the Talonflame. but it could be Cloak. I actually don't know what item it would be. Cloak would make a lot of sense to me, and if it's Covert Cloak, then I probably shouldn't click Fake Out. So now I'm kind of reconsidering my plan right here, but let's just see what they bring out. It's going to be the Tyranitar and Talonflame. That makes a lot of sense here. Okay. So I will lead my Weavile and a Garchomp right here. I don't want to take the knockout and Talonflame just yet, but this could be tricky. I do want to go for a Fake Out though into the Tyranitar, or do I want to keep Weavile Sash around? I could go Golden Go here. They're probably going to go for a Rock Slide. I don't think Golden Go is too bad here, because I think this should be Rock Slide here and Tailwind, or maybe Wisp if they have it, but I think that's okay. This could also be Terra Ghost on the Talonflame. I think I'd rather just click Rock Slide here. I don't like giving the free switch, but I think it's okay because Golden Go out when the Palm Mode is out is okay, because I can go for the Terra Steel with it. But I do want to keep my Sash on Weavile around. It does seem pretty nice to have as a backup option later in the game. So as much as I would like to click Fake Out, I think it's okay. They might also just protect with Talonflame, which also would be completely okay if they have it. But they do just go for the tail. And yeah, I think probably the Cloak, or maybe they don't have Protect. So we're going to see Rock Slide. Garchomp's still fast in Tyranitar. That's interesting. So I get rid of the Talonflame immediately, which is really nice there. Okay. That Garchomp's pretty slow. Are you going for Rock Slide? Yeah, Rock Slide makes sense to get rid of Weavile as quick as possible. We are able to think it really well there. I think we're in an okay spot. They do have Tailwind, which I do have to watch out for, but their Tyranitar is slower than Garchomp, so at least I won't have to worry about a flinch with the Garchomp right here. Let's see who they bring out. This could be this almost Kingambit could come out, I suppose. Kingambit's kind of okay. This is Kingambit, I want to say. No, Palmo. It's okay. I really want to click Earthquake here. I'm not 100% sure. If I Terra the Golden Go, I can go for a Choice Specs, Make It Rain, and do a ton of damage right here. Now, the question is, what would be in the back that I'd be scared of? The Kingambit for sure, right? The Garchomp has to be a massive threat right here. I feel that Terra here is pretty realistic, so I think I'm going to go for my Make It Rain here and just go for the Protect with Garchomp, because I don't want to take an Ice Punch. I think Hydreigon is probably expendable, so is... Yeah, I think Hydreigon's the most expendable. I like having Garchomp. Well, actually, if I can't Earthquake, it is a problem, but we're going to see a Terra from my opponent. Okay, Tyranitar Terraing, and this is going to be Terra Flying. Interesting. So they're probably expecting Protect EQ. Oh, is this a double up into Garchomp? Are they going for like Ice Punch? Which would be really nice here for me, actually. Unless they fake out the Golden Go, reading the Terra on my Golden Go, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's bring out the Terra Golden Go. Start doing some damage. Don't be Swords Dance on the Kingambit. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Swords Dance on the Kingambit. We protect Garchomp. Let's see what they decide to go for right here. Gonna be a Ice Punch into Garchomp. Okay, do cover that. So I'm actually kind of curious on why they Terra'd. Maybe they're worried about Terra Ground and they doubled up. No, they didn't double up even. So Crunch gonna come out. Interesting. All right, Make It Rain is going to come out. This is Choice Specs plus Terra. Might not KO the Tyranitar, but it's a lot of damage. Actually, what's funny, because the Tyranitar is no longer rock type, goes down to sand, and that's kind of one of the downsides of Terra on the Tyranitar that isn't rock. So, or ground is steel, I guess, but mainly rock. So goodbye, Tyranitar. Fantastic. Get rid of my opponent's Terra. They can't even Terra the Kingambit. So maybe Weavile is probably the weakest one right here. If it is Kingambit in the back, which I imagine, it is going to be Kingambit. Okay. So Kingambit comes out. Oh, Supreme Overlord. Okay. I'm going to go for Make It Rain here, and I'm going to swap out into Weavile. If they want to go for Ice Punch, it's perfect because I can get Fake Out Pressure and stall out the Lesser Tailwind. I can also get rid of the Palm Mode, so I can isolate the Kingambit, and I don't have to worry about like a random Terra, which is really nice. Just worried if it has Policy. I'm fine with sacking the Golden Go. Golden Go going down is completely safe. It could probably just go for an attack in the Golden Go, double up my Weavile slot, but then I'd probably just double protect, so it's all right. And then the Palm Mode, unless it has Faint, I'm not too worried. So bring out the Weavile. They Sucker Punch my Golden Go. Okay, so this is most likely Ice Punch, which would be ideal. Golden Go goes down. All right, let's see. Gonna be close combat. Good mid ground play by them, but that's okay. All right. Just don't be faint on the thing. It could be. That's my issue. All right. Are you faint on the Palmot? I do steal Focus Sash. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, unfortunately. Okay. Huh. All right. Goodbye, Palmot. Oh boy, this is tricky. Actually, do I have enough sand turns? Because Palmot might survive this turn. Let's see. Bring out the Hydreigon. Bring out the Garchomp. Oh, this could be a bit dangerous. Maybe I should have stayed in with Garchomp. Let me see. Oh, no. There's 2 turns of sand. Okay, so it basically comes down to do you have faint or not. If you have faint, really bad for me. If you don't, very good for me because I just click Earthquake Heat Wave for the most part and should be able to seal up the game from that. So if they have faint, they're going to go for faint plus, I'd say Iron Head into the Hydreigon. Let's see. All right, moment of truth. Nice. Okay, it's just close combat. Really solid there. So goodbye Palmot and super safe win here. Koto Cleave into Garchomp. Okay, yeah, I thought the moveset Ice Punch, close combat, probably that electric move and fake out. So I didn't really expect faint there, but it was a possibility. I'm just glad it didn't. All right. I was a little bit nervous. I'm like, do you actually have faint over an electric move? Because we saw close combat Ice Punch. Did we see fake out? I don't remember, but I imagine it has fake out. But yeah, this should seal it up. I'm gonna, well, it's not over yet, I suppose. I still gotta hit moves, specifically the Heat Wave. So Earthquake gonna come out. This should do 60%, I want to say. Yeah, King Gambit's pretty bulky. Heat Wave does connect though. Whew, okay. Okay, good Terra on the Golden Go. Able to do a lot of damage and put on a lot of pressure. Weavile unfortunately did not put in much work here, but realistically, I think it could have been if it was like a different Terra. I also like if the Tyranitar Terra was also pretty interesting. Tyranitar, Garchomp, Corviknight, Rotom Heat, Gastrodon, and Bronzong. Okay, so definitely some threats right here. I need Hydreigon so I can deal with the Corviknight because Life Orb Heat Wave is one of the only real great answers I have to it. I like the combination of Golden Go and Weavile. They're really strong in this matchup. Garchomp's also pretty nice in this matchup. I'd say I probably don't like Murkrow that much. Sarilege is pretty solid in this matchup. I don't like Murkrow because even though I can taunt stuff like Rotom Heat, then I don't really do much damage. So I think I go with Weavile, Golden Go. Damage wise, this just looks super impressive to me. And then in the back, I'm thinking of Hydreigon and the Sarilege. Although, am I Terra Blast? I keep forgetting. I am Terra Blast, but I'm Terra Dark, which is super weird. Might be a little bit of a weaker option, but if they go Trick Room, this is probably like a decent mon here. Garchomp's also like pretty tempting because it beats the Rotom Heat, and I have Earthquake for the Tyranitar. It's also a Rock Switch, which I don't really have. So maybe, I mean, I think I bring Sarilege anyway. I think if it's a Rock Switch, I'm just gonna Terra Golden Go. I don't think I need to Terra Hydreigon to win the game. We'll find out though. And definitely some. Maybe I should have let Hydreigon. Hydreigon Weavile might have been better. I want the Golden Go lead because it pressures Tyranitar more. Because Tyranitar is more of the Pokemon I'm scared of. Garchomp, I already pressured the Ice Spinner. We're gonna see Rotom Heat and Corviknight. Okay. So I kind of wonder what items they are. I'm very okay with this position though because I can click Fake Out into the Rotom and just throw off a Spec Shadow Ball into a slot. I like the idea of going for the Shadow Ball into the Rotom. Yeah, I'm gonna target the Rotom. If they protect, they protect, but I've seen a lot of Rotoms with sand, on sand, especially be like Specs or Scarf usually. So Fake Out into Shadow Ball. A good amount, not a KO, but that's okay. Let's see what they decide to go for. Tailwind? Okay. That's all right. So this is what? Overheat and Body Press potentially? I'm going to go out for Sarilege on the Weavile slot, and I'm just going to go out into Hydreigon on the other. Hydreigon taking damage isn't ideal, but it's all right. I like the idea of just like positioning the Sarilege, and Sarilege is in a very safe position for the most part. I just got to make sure that I'm not like too worried. Like Tyranitar can get a little bit scary. I need Golden Go healthy because if I don't have it healthy, Tyranitar is going to be a huge pain to deal with. So Hydreigon. They could set up Iron Defense if they have it, but I'm assuming it's the bulk up Brave Bird set now. Overheat comes out. I wish I could have taken this with the Flash Fire, but I do not want to take the Body Press with Hydreigon. Well, that did do a lot of damage. Brave Bird. Oh. I guess that also makes sense. That's okay. So, I mean, yeah, this is fine. I think I'm just going to go for a Shadow Sneak into the Rotom. And I'm just going to bring out the Golden Go if this is the case. Yeah, I want to go in a Golden Go. I could just Protect, but there's like no reason for me to Protect here. Because if I go for Protect, then Tyranitar gets a free switch. I don't like that. I'd rather just switch in on a Brave Bird immediately if I have to. So we'll go for Shadow Sneak here. Since I didn't go the Trick Room route, I don't think Cerulege is like nearly as important to preserve, so I think this is okay here. This is Brave Bird into the Cerulege. No, it's into the Hydreigon. So that did a lot. Is that a crit? Yeah, I was about to say that did a lot. Bad crit timing though, because taking damage with Golden Go. But I had to, because if I don't, Tyranitar just becomes super threatening. They go Garchomp, that's fine. Yeah, here comes Tyranitar. Okay. Does this Rock Slide? I imagine this is like Crunch maybe. I'm just gonna go for a Bitter Blade into the Corviknight, and I'm just gonna go for the Make It Rain right here. I need to pressure the Tyranitar with as much damage as possible. We're gonna see a Terra from their side, so Terra Ground would be scary, but I don't understand it with a Garchomp. Oh my goodness, it was Terra Ground. Wait, no, is that Terra Rock? I get them confused. No, that's Rock. No, that's Rock. Okay. If that was Terra Ground, I would have flipped. But I'm like, you don't need it on a Garchomp team. So we're gonna Terra our Golden Go right here. I just like hope I'm not mixing it up. I'm pretty confident that's Rock. That is Rock, yeah. The dome shape is the ground one. Brave Bird comes out, that's fine. Doesn't KO. Let's see. What are you going for with the Tyranitar? Crunch. Oh, that's so ideal for me. Because yeah, Golden Go survives. I was a little bit worried if a Brave Bird double up would KO, but I think it would have because of the crit from earlier. But thankfully they didn't double up. Make It Rain comes out, knocks out the Tyranitar, and I'm going to KO the Corviknight. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. If it's Garchomp in the back, all I have to worry about is like Sandvale shenanigans. So goodbye Tyranitar. And goodbye Corviknight. So really, really nice turn right here. Goodbye. All right. If it's Gastrodon, I think I have this game sealed up because they really can't do much as I just keep targeting it down. Muddy Water, I guess, could be annoying, I suppose. But I do want to save Golden Go if it's Gastrodon because Choice Spec Shadow Ball will probably just do so much damage. It is Garchomp as the last, okay. So this is Earthquake here, right? This should be Earthquake. It should never be Rock Slide. Yeah, it should always be Earthquake. I'm going Hydreigon here. I'm going Hydreigon and sacking my Golden Go here. Yeah. Make It Rain. I just want to stall out as many sand turns if I possibly can. Because Sandvale Garchomp just seems so annoying. Alright. An Earthquake. Or do I risk it all? Because there's 3 turns of sand and I don't see how I properly stall it out effectively. Especially with taking sand damage on Hydreigon. I'm probably in Rock Slide range. Life Orb Garchomp, okay. Yeah, I think I just got to go out into Weavile here. I just got to hit one. Weavile, just do me a favor. If this is Sandvale Garchomp, please just hit one. Just hit one. And if not, Hydreigon, don't flinch and hit it. Please don't. They protect. Okay. Does that give me a way to stall out efficiently? I'm trying to figure out if I can stall out the Sandvale. But if you go for that, you're probably not Sandvale, right? Because there's not really... Like, you got to take the odds anyway, and then you lose turns of sand to stall out. Or maybe they're just putting my Hydreigon in range of Rock Slide, which also makes sense. Yeah, there's no way to effectively stall unless I go for like 1 or 2 Rock Slide flinches. Yeah. Gonna go for Draco Meteor and a Ice Spinner. Let's see. Okay. Weavile clutching it out. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for hitting. I don't know if that was Sandvale or not. Did we get to reveal Ice Spin as a contact move, I think? I think that was Sandvale because we didn't take damage, and I'm pretty sure we would have taken damage. Okay, Weavile clutching it out as I thought. Let's go over the games. Game 1, it was absolutely huge to deal with the Annihilape and baiting out the Fire Terra immediately because Annihilape is something that's really difficult for this team to handle. So being able to bait it into the Fire Terra made it so Garchomp could actually be able to put on a pressure, especially next to Hydreigon, and then the Weavile was able to clean up in the end game next to Golden Go. The only play that I'd say could have been improved was not going for the fake out when it was pretty likely that they weren't going to be clicking Follow Me in that situation, and should have been going for that Night Slash into Annihilape on the turn. I did go for the fake out and the Indeedee switched in, which I forgot was a possibility. Second game was pretty close, but the right timing of the Golden Go's Terra and saving Garchomp was very important, even with my opponent making an excellent close combat read on the switch, which only hurt me if the Palmote had feints, but I didn't expect it on their moveset based on Ice Punch, the electric move I would imagine, close combat, and usually fake out. Third game was great as I positioned to not let Tyranitar in safely without any pressure against it, but things could have gotten really scary due to the Brave Bird crit, as if they doubled up Golden Go, I probably went down to the combination, and Sandvale Garchomp endgame was something I just had to risk. And that is the show. Weavile performed very well. Really did enjoy using it. Of course, the team was very frail, so I did play a few games with it, and Trick Room is still a little bit hard with the team, even with Ceruledge, but overall, very fun team to use. Weavile is probably a Pokemon I do want to try out on more teams. If you do want to check out the details of the team, you can check it out with the rental code on your screen, as well as down below in the description, there are the pace of the team as well as the creator if you want to go check them out. And why not check out my previous videos? For instance, the last team I used was a really fun treat.